live there, live from my bed at the Marriott Hotel in Golden, Colorado. It's 10 o'clock here, but well, I won't go into that. I'm live at Noticon 14 from the quietest place in the entire hotel, my bed. I've already been down for breakfast and a beautiful lecture on the four prayers to the elementals, and talked with people. Had breakfast with Bob Stein and Colin Campbell, and yesterday afternoon ran into Christoph Azorich and Anna Okrasa, who are my Polish publishers, okay, and who handed me, they publish lots of my books. Enochian. They're also my hosts when I'm in Poland, and my caretakers when I visit Poland, and they've shown me around Gdansk and Warsaw and Krakow, and they're just wonderful, dear old friends in the OTO and in the publishing business. And they handed me this book by another one of my oldest and dearest Thelemic friends. And I'm not exaggerating when I say oldest and dearest, okay? Rodney Orpheus, and his classic book on Thelemic magic, Abrahadabra, which is now in Polish, okay? It's got a little introduction by me in it and everything. That's why I got this beautiful edition. There's Rodney in all of his glory. Everything Rodney writes is amazing, and of course, you know, he's an international rock star too. But anyway, so we've got that. But they also handed me the magazine that they publish, okay, and they pointed out, and it's a beautiful, slick magazine with lots of pictures and things like that, and but I'm just, of course, narcissistically flipping to this story. Look at that handsome fellow in regalia there, and it's actually a reprint of my I can't read Polish, don't worry. It's I think this is my speech at the OTO Noticon when it was done in Portland, Oregon. I'm not sure how many years ago that was, but it's my OTO's lawn speech for that, and it's got tons of cool pictures. There's that one, and there's me with Helen Parsons Smith at the Huntington Gardens, right out in front of Pan, squeezing he's squeezing grapes into like a amphora or something. That's Helen Parsons Smith. And let's see what else is here. And here is our dear departed first caliph, if you will, of the OTO, Grady McMurtry. Grady L. McMurtry in full regalia. And let's see what else. There's a picture of Grady in France right after the D-Day invasion. Isn't that gorgeous? He's in the U.S. Army. And I think there's one more. Oh, yeah. And this is the Duquette family with Grady. And I think this is 1977. Out in front of our little apartment in Costa Mesa. Look at John Paul. Isn't he sweet? Anyway, so there's that. And Richard Kaczynski, I told you yesterday, publishes, after every Noticon, he gathers up all of the speeches from the different presenters. And believe me, they're all world-class presentations. Mine is, I'm the biggest putz on the panel, so. But everybody else is just modern classics, okay? So he gathers together all the speeches and publishes them in books like this, and it takes about 2 years to do it. So if there's still life on planet Earth in 2 years, all of the presenters will have their material published in another one of these. And this was the 12th annual. Okay, there wasn't a 13th. The pandemic killed the 13th, excuse me, of this. And I'm just going to read the first part of my Lunch for Lawn Talk. Lunch with Lawn Talk from this particular thing as my presentation today, because I'm already, look at this, hotel art. Okay, well, at least it isn't big eyes, okay. Lunch with Lawn, U.S. Deputy National Grandmaster General's thoughts on fear and fraternity, because the theme of the conference was Fear Not at All, which is a quotation from the Book of the Law. Now, I brought my guitar with me that year, and I started off my talk by singing I'm Scared. And if you never heard my song I'm Scared, I'm not going to sing it for you right now, but just Google Lon Milo Duquette I'm Scared, and you can find a little cartoon video of it, and you can find me singing it in all sorts of places. So if you're not familiar with I'm Scared, when you get a second today, look it up. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Once again, I'm delighted and honored to come to Noticon to be with friends old and new and watch you all eat lunch. Someone please snag me a little plate of something. Yeah, every year I have to. I miss lunch at my lunch. Okay. I bring greetings from St. Constance of the Well, Our Lady of Perpetual Motion, who sends her love and profound thanks for getting me out of her house and out of her hair for 3 whole days. In November, we'll celebrate, or at least observe, our 52nd wedding anniversary. First of all, I'll start out by saying how profoundly proud I am to be a founding member of the U.S. Grand Lodge, and what an honor it is to serve you and our Supreme and Most Holy King as your Deputy National Grand Master. I've been privileged for the last 44 years, and this was back in 2019, to witness firsthand the establishment and growth of what I believe to be the finest magical society on earth. I've been an OTO initiate since 1975, at a time before there were any Grand Lodges, local lodges, or any governing or administrative bodies. I've been a senior member of the Sovereign Sanctuary of the Gnosis since 1978. Consequently, my perspective on things is unique and admittedly biased, but I can say without hesitation we are all lucky to be OTO initiates, and at this troubled juncture in world history, we're especially blessed to be part of U.S. Grand Lodge, and privileged to enjoy the wise stewardship of the Grand Master Sabazius. I'm sure this will embarrass him, but I believe there is no finer example of Thelema manifesting in the integrity and character of a leader. May he live long and prosper. And I say the same thing at this Noticon. Fear not at all. That's the theme of the... And I've got slides. Okay, I got... Some of the slides are pretty goofy that are going on in the background. Fear not at all. Isn't that a perfect theme for these troubled times? So in the spirit of the theme of Noticon, I want you to ask yourself a question. What are you afraid of? Right now. Right here. What are you afraid of? Are you afraid I'm going to sing another song? Perhaps you're afraid that your sandwich smelled a little off. Or maybe you're afraid I might exploit this opportunity to mischievously rock the boat. Or that I might undiplomatically lament how truly saddened I am about the bitter polarities that seem to be tearing apart the world around us, and even within our own beloved fraternity. Maybe you're afraid that I might start shaking my aging wizard's finger and denounce bigots and misogynists and racists and xenophobes, or that I might presume to unmask the demagogues who would have us ignore the cosmic and universal scope of Thelema. Those who would squeeze the book of the law and try to bully us into accepting their narrow vision of a monolithic doctrine of crystallized dogmas. Then again, you might be afraid that I might raise my voice to condemn the nightmare fantasy that would paint the aeon of the crowned and conquering child as a brutal form of magical nationalism, or just another mean-spirited cult exhibiting all the medieval delusions of old aeon feudal fascism. And then this was my slide. But relax, I wouldn't dream of doing anything like that. Fear not at all, because Thelema trumps that shit. At least it does for me. Thelema trumps my fear, but not my sense of humor. Thelema trumps my fear, but not my common sense. Thelema trumps my fear, but not my humanity. Thelema trumps my fear, but not my joy, or my inclination to care about others, or my capacity to dream. Thelema trumps my fear, but not my passion for illumination and liberation. Thelema trumps my fear, but not my love, or my sense of human decency. Don't get me wrong, it's good to be cautious. It's good to be wise. It's good to be measured and thoughtful in all our actions and behavior. But fear is poison. Poison to your magical practice and poison to your life. And don't think I'm preaching this gospel of fearlessness from the marble pulpit of righteousness and courage. On the contrary, I'm shouting it from the cardboard megaphone of my own ignoble and cowardly character. And that's it goes on for another half hour, and I'm not going to put you through that today. If you would, I'm sure this will be for sale to the general public. It's called Fear Not at All, the Proceedings of the 12th Annual National Ordo Templi Orientis Conference in Cleveland, Ohio, August 2 through 4 of 2019. It's really a jewel. Anyway, I got to get out of bed and get down there and put on my hearing aids and my mask and smooze as much as I can. And there's a banquet tonight, and my lunch with Lon is again tomorrow if I live through the day. So until tomorrow, continue to be good to yourself, be good to each other. At the banquet, I'm having fish. I'm sure you needed to know that. Until tomorrow. Oh, lunch with Lon is tomorrow. I may come on a little early tomorrow because unless I can figure out how to broadcast lunch with Lon tomorrow. Hey, I didn't think about that until just now. I wonder if I can get somebody to shoot it from my phone. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow might be kind of interesting. I don't see any. I'm not going to say anything secret or proprietary or anything. So I'll do my best. That's all I can say. So until tomorrow, continue to be good to yourself, be good to each other, and live from the bedroom of Lon Milo Duquette. The king-size bed. There we go. There's stuff there. Okay. Oh, look out the window there. I got a beautiful view of the hills out there and that wonderful rooftop air conditioning going on. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will. See you tomorrow.